Hello and welcome back to the second episode here with our South Shields journey on Football Manager 2019. Today we are going to be taking a look at our preseason and taking a look at our current squad, and then we'll be jumping into our very first competitive match in the National League North against Chester. So in the first episode I took on Aston Villa of the Premier League, and we thoroughly got beat with a 4-0 loss. After that game, we took on Forfar from Scotland, and we definitely struggled in that game a little bit as well. Ended up losing 1-3. This next game was against Newcastle Benfield, a team that we should have beaten, but it is very early in preseason, and there's a lot of squad turnover and a lot of trialists on our team, so we did unfortunately lose that one as well, 1-2. Next up, we got our very first win of the series against Coldstream. Very convincing win, 4-1. Followed that up with a 2-0 win against Washington. Then we took on another big team in Sheffield United. They are also in the Premier League, believe it or not. And we narrowly lost 1-0. I would have loved to have gotten a draw or even a win against a Premier League team, but a very late 84th minute goal by Leon Clark saw Sheffield get the win on that day. And after the narrow loss against Sheffield United, we end the preseason on a 3-game winning streak, setting us up for today's game against Chester. So switching over to our tactics view, we will take a look at our current squad. Starting off with our goalkeeper, we have 33-year-old Liam Connell, only a 2.5-star current ability, so he's not going to be the best goalkeeper in the league, but he has our starting job. Next up, in our right wing-back position, we have Tunde Bayode, who I picked up on a free transfer from Burnley, who has some serious pace, especially for this low level. So we'll definitely be looking for him running down the right flank and whipping some balls in. On the opposite side, we have Blair Adams, who is definitely a much different player than Tunde is. 4.5 stars, so he's definitely very good for this level. Doesn't excel at anything. He's just a very well-rounded wingback. I'm looking forward to seeing what Blair can do for us this season. Next up, looking at our center backs, we have our club captain, Jack Sargent, rocking that 16 leadership. He has decent pace for this level, so shouldn't get beat over the top too much. Other than that, he's just a solid center back for this level. His starting center back partner is going to be with Dylan Morse. He's left-footed, so I have a left foot and a right foot, which is something to be proud of at this level. But he has probably better technical stats than Sargent does, but looks very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do for us. Moving on to our midfield, we have Daniel Wright playing in our deep lying playmaking position. Again, he's a 3-star player for this level. His box-to-box midfield partner is Phil Turnbull. He has very good mental stats for this level and can also pass the ball very well. Depending on how we're going, Phil can definitely play the deep lying playmaker position, but we'll see how Wright does with that. In our attacking midfield spot, we have Nathan Lowe. Doesn't actually have the attacking midfield role trained, but we kind of lack that area, and he is probably the best player we can put in that position. Has 4-star current ability, so we'll see what he can do for us in that attacking midfield role. And taking a look at our wide players, we have from Germany a 17-year-old Leon van Empel, who joins directly from the German system So that's very rare to get someone like that to join a non-league team. He joins on a non-contract, so we don't pay him unless we play him. So very good for our budget. But yeah, he doesn't have the best current ability, but he has plenty of potential. Leon was kind of forced into the starting role after I was unable to get the signing of our preferred starter. But hey, Leon, it's your time to shine, buddy. And over on the right-hand side, we have 32-year-old David Foley, who has actually been with the club since 2015, I see. Has only made 34 appearances, which is a little concerning. Hopefully it's not injury problems. So okay, joined 2015 for 2 seasons and then went to Spinnymore and has rejoined us last season, where he made his debut for the club. Interesting, but David, yes, playing our right wing, or as we actually play it as an inside forward, has good player traits for that, cuts in from the right wing, so plays that role very good for us. But at 32 years old, he has plenty of experience, and he's kind of on the decline, but still has great current ability. So we'll look for him to lead us down that right-hand wing. And our final starter is our striker, Carl Finnegan. Also 32 years old, has been with the club since 2016. He's had plenty of appearances for the club and also has a pretty good goal-scoring record. He's only 3-star current ability, but he's definitely a good experienced striker who should still back some goals for us. So there it is, guys. That is our starting lineup, and probably our preferred lineup at the moment. Definitely going to be making some more signings. If you take a look over here, we really only have one extra player. Backup goalkeeper that's not on the bench. Other than that, we got some trialists in right now. But we are still very thin in terms of our players, so we're going to be making some more signings throughout the season to reinforce ourselves and hopefully make a challenge for promotion. Alright guys, so we've gone over the players, and I was just about to start the game, and I realized I somehow messed up our lineup, somehow moved these two guys around. So Lowe is actually our deep-lying playmaker, very much more well-suited to play that instead of attacking mid, and Wright, who actually can already play in that position, is our attacking midfielder. So, we are now ready to jump into the very first game here, where we will be facing Chester. Alright, so Chester's playing 4-4-2, and first pep talk, here we go. Got nothing to lose. Perfect start. Gotta keep this up. We're seeing plenty of possession here, 65%. We look like we're in control of this right now. Just gotta keep it up through the full 90. Lowe plays it in the right, and Wright slots it in for the second goal of the game. Beautiful ball by Nathan Lowe. Sets up Wright, who calmly finishes it in the bottom left-hand corner. Keeper, kind of not so good, but hey, we'll take it there. Alright, coming up on halftime with the 2-0 lead. Thoroughly in control here. 20% more possession than Chester. We're keeping them at bay. They've only had 4 shots, so just got to keep this up in that second half, and we're more than golden for this game. Tell the guys that they've been playing good. Keep it up. We are into the second half. Not making any changes. No need. Definitely player the first half with low, with the goal and assist. Looking like a valuable player so far. Gonna make a quick sub here, 65 minutes in. Turnbull is looking a little tired out there, so we're gonna bring in Muwanda, young Ivorian midfielder here. Tell him to go out there and have faith that you can make the difference, even though we're winning. And we'll just make another quick sub here. Ooh, make sure that he got the ball. Okay, we're gonna make a sub here. What I'm going to do is we're gonna sub out Daniel Wright, and we're gonna bring in Mark Horath. In our attacking midfield position, even though he can't really play it, but that's alright. Ooh. Through on goal there. Connell makes the stop. Oh, in the ensuing corner, they had a very good opportunity, but thankfully headed that over. And we're going to make our final sub. And I'm just going to bring on Liam Brockbank on our left wing back position here to freshen some things up. Oh, Rwanda with the long ranger. I thought that might have been going in. Nothing comes to our corner here. Thankfully, they didn't do a fast counterattack and they kick it right to us. And we kick it right back to them. There we go. Push at him, boys. Push at him. Oh, that was a bit disappointing. Oh. Oh, are you joking? How did you miss? How did you miss? Oh, 3-0 Carl Finnegan with the header from the corner. That was beautifully placed. And that secures the 3 points for us today. Absolutely beautiful. We're just going to give him a quick shout. We're going to praise him. That was a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, he makes it 4. Makes it 4. He hit that first time. Absolutely. Beautifully. Leon here on the left-hand side. He's just casually strolling up. No one's pressing him. He sees Foley making the run. Crosses it over. Hits that first time on the volley. Absolutely smashes that in there. Wow, what a way to start the season, boys. Go ahead and call it here. Go ahead and call it here, ref. Yes, come on, boys. 4-0 win. Absolutely deserved that. We were so dominant in that game. They didn't really challenge us, except they had that one chance, and they blew that. I guess they had one on the ensuing corner, but hey. 4-0. Very first game of the season. That's what we're going to be playing like. And we can definitely make a serious challenge. And we might even be able to win the league. Alright, and there we go. 4-0 win to start off the league. Sees us sitting high, first place, on goal difference. Look at that. Imagine being top of the league at the end of the season. That's where we want to be. If we can put some games together like this, I don't see any reason why we can't. But hey, a lot of work to do, a long season ahead. But hey, if you liked what you saw, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of new videos and when I go live. But that's where I'm ending it here today. Till next time, it's been your Boyd147. See ya.